people started saying stuff about me, I felt like such a freak. Like I was the only one.
Hey everyone.
There had to be something wrong with me for them to do that. But today I found out.
It's late.
I wish I'd known you were.
I just want to get on here and talk about my feelings about the new Amazon movie. Like, I loved it. I typically don't really like any of the Amazon, any of the movies that Amazon offers, but I really liked this film. But mainly because I've been a Anne Hathaway fan like forever, and I pretty much like anything she's in, even if it sucks.
Who is it? I can't. Why not? Me after I tell you this. You're scaring me. I don't know how to tell you this, so I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah, even if it sucks, I really like it.
Pretended to be him. I talked to you. Told everybody you gave me that TV. No, you're lying. You wouldn't do that. I really wish I had what I did.
Yeah, I just really like it. Hold on, you guys. There's something up with my live stream. Hold on. But yeah, I really like it. I hope the internet connection is okay for you guys, because my internet connection, like when it comes to streaming, is not the greatest. So if I cut in and out, I apologize. It's the area I live in, and I think it's really my internet service provider. I can't speak today.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm feeling better, but I haven't been going to school. I know I'll eventually have to go back and face everyone, and that scares me. Hey, if I can do it, you can do it. Yeah, but I feel like I can handle that. I think it's gonna be bad.
It says I'm live.
Seems like a good time to talk about how to handle it when you run into unpleasant comments about you online.
But yeah, I just really liked the movie. As I said, like, I typically don't really like any of the movies that Amazon offers, because they're so, like, as you young people say, cringe. Yeah, I liked Anne Hathaway's performance. I liked Nicholas Galanzine's performance. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Yeah. I don't know what's up with this dude. It just seems like he just like keeps popping, doing like one Amazon movie after another. But this dude has been like popping off for the past couple of years, like he did. Let's see, he did Cinderella for Amazon, and then he did Purple Hearts, which was, of course, a Netflix film. And then he did Red, White, and Royal Blue, which surprisingly I do like. I also do like that film. But as I said earlier, like, I love anything with Anne Hathaway. Like, I've been a fan of her ever since the Princess Diary movies. I like anything she's in, even if the movie's like crap.
But if you call attention to it, there's a chance you can stop it from
I mean, yeah, there's some like cringe moments in the film.
unless you try.
But, like, it's a cringe that I did enjoy. Like, I really enjoyed the film. I typically, as I said, like, I typically do not like anything. I don't like any of the movies. I don't like any of Amazon's movies, really. But I just really liked this film.
I don't want to try to legislate the internet. I don't go online myself if I can help it. My staff does that for me.
But these kids are on the internet all the time, and they're vulnerable to these bullies who are hiding behind anonymous users.
Yeah, so no one's making them go online now, are they?
Excuse me?
Well, they do have delete buttons on them.
Until I help myself to my daughter. You can't keep these kids off the internet. It's their world. And if you can understand that, maybe there's somebody on your staff who could help.
I can't allocate 9 hours to that in the middle of a budget wrangle. Why don't you try me again next session? Thanks so much for coming in.
So, I don't know if you guys saw, but, Twitter's URL got changed. Twitter is no longer Twitter anymore. It's officially X. I mean, it was already X when, like, Elon Musk bought the, Twitter website.
Why are you here?
And, like, the Twitter URL is still the same, but
Like that.
as of, like, what, yesterday, like, the, URL got changed to X, so now it's X.com instead of Twitter.com.
Did you see the video?
First, it was like too much.
And I had no idea the book was inspired
Even my mom was like,
by
there's a lot more going on here.
I had no idea that, the idea of you was a Harry Styles fanfic. Although I did hear about Harry Styles dating, I don't know if it was true or not. I don't remember if it was actually true. I do remember Harry Styles a few years ago was linked to an older woman, and I'm not talking about Taylor Swift. The media was talking about
That's really nice to hear.
him possibly dating Olivia Wilde.
Whoever did it to you, it's not right that they get away with it.
But yeah, Anne Hathaway's performance in The Idea of You and Nicholas Galanzine's performance in The Idea of You was excellent.
Yeah, Jake there. Huh? Yeah, just email it. Okay. Thanks. Sorry. Spent more time chasing photos than I can write a story. Okay.
We were talking about how kids are getting.
Let me run with it. Although, you said your friend Samantha made a fake identity and posted things about you that weren't true. Yeah. So, that could be an interesting angle. Do an interview with the bully and the bully. me pretty well story that you, her best friend, kept her into believing you were someone else online.
But yeah, I do remember like a few years ago, like there was a rumor like of Harry Styles being romantically linked to Olivia Wilde, and I guess that's how this novel like came about, because it's like supposedly a Harry Styles fan fiction
What I did, but
type story.
I'm not
I
gonna
mean, I don't know, I haven't read the book.
lie.
I have to read it to.
Why do it then?
I had reasons that made sense at the time. I thought I was protecting her from a guy. I was hurt, angry, I don't know, jealous. But the reasons didn't matter once I realized I'd hurt her.
So what was going on through your mind when you went to Renee? The cyberbully.
It's hard to picture myself like that. You know, I have people and you can do or say anything and it doesn't seem to matter. It doesn't feel real. When you're the one getting bullied, I know because everyone's turned on me now. And Taylor, I'm so sorry that I ever made you feel anything. Wait. Lindsay and them there after, you know I didn't know that. Doesn't matter. I deserve it. No, you don't.
I really, really liked it.
Taylor, I hope this can be the first step for you and
Mom,
Samantha.
please, let's just go.
I really liked how Anne Hathaway played Celine or Celine.
Thanks for doing this. Good.
Like her attitude was like, I don't care if I'm 40. I'm like,
You know if this happens?
I don't care if I'm 40 and he's like 24. I don't care if he's like 16 years younger than me. I'm gonna like sleep with this kid, sleep with this guy, and have myself a good fucking time. I admire her. I admire that character.
I'm ready to go back to school. I wish I could go in, go to class with you, go to lunch with you. I'm gonna be fine. All this group has been saying is how I can't let them have power over me anymore. So that's what I'm gonna do. Wendy, finally stood up?
I'm sorry it took so long. Things got so intense.
It's okay, I know.
I'm sorry.
Well, I am starving. Let's go get some food. Hey, I'm sorry. It's okay. So you said something this time.
You were inspiring. I was impressed.
Really? Because I think I'm still shaking.
I'm really glad you got it, Taylor.
Me too.
So, can I maybe sit and eat lunch with you? You gonna be able to get SketchUp?
Yeah, I think I'd like that.
Is this Chris? Yeah, it's Harry Dunley down at the paper.
Just wanted to tell you that I called Senator Evans to get a comment from him about shooting you down on sponsoring the cyberbully bill.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes.
And he said you misunderstood.
Said staff is already working on a proposal to make a new law,
That'll make it illegal to harass minors online in this state.
and he's talking to the school board to get their input.
That's terrific.
But yeah, I seen the movie like 3 times already. My favorite part in the movie is when they first meet, when Celine, she goes into the band's trailer thinking it's the bathroom trailer. And Nicholas Galanstein's character, Hayes, he's like, oh, an attractive older woman is in my trailer using my bathroom, okay. I'm sorry, but if that was me, I would have been like, get the fuck out of my trailer. Get the fuck out of my trailer or I'm calling security. I don't care how attractive you are. You're good. Get the fuck out.
I don't know why they have to do that. It sucks.
How would you know?
You serious?
You've been called a slut and a whore.
But one scene I don't like is the fact they break up a second time when he's getting into her car and like she's like supposed to like drive him back to her house. It's like, can't you wait until you get to your house to break up? Like, why break up with him just as he's getting in your car after taking a 14-hour flight? Like, he's exhausted and tired. Like, can't you wait? Couldn't you wait? I don't know, the next day, to, like, the morning to break up with him? Or you could have broken up with him, like, over the phone and while he was still on tour, while he was out of town, like.
You really are gay. What they're saying about me isn't true.
You really don't get how messed up it is.
And I admit, like, some of the scenes, some of the scenes actually did kind of make me tear up a bit. Like, the second breakup scene. But yeah, when I first meet Nicholas Gallantine's character, Hayes, he's like, oh, an extremely attractive older woman is using my trailer, thinking it's using my bathroom, thinking it's a bathroom trailer. And he's like, okay, cool. No, get out of my trailer. Who are you? Get the fuck out or I'm calling security. You know? And how is it? Anne Hathaway seems to never freaking age. She literally looks like as she did when she did The Devil Wears Prada. Like, what? She's like, what, 41, 42? Man, she's gorgeous. And what's interesting is they aged. It seemed like when they did the 5-year time jump, when before they break up, and before Hayes leaves her house, how he says like, reconsider this in 5 years. Let's try this again in 5 years. And she goes, if you find someone else, be with that person. Don't waste your time waiting around for me. And when they meet again 5 years later, I don't know why, but they seem to like age down. Anne Hathaway's character, Solène, they aged. It seemed like they like aged her down instead of aging her up. I thought cause what? The final scene, it takes place 5 years later, so she would have been like 45. I would have thought they would have, put it like a wig on Anne Hathaway, and had some gray roots showing, because by the time they meet up again, he's in his late 20s, she's in her mid 40s, almost late 40s. Yeah, but it seemed like when they hit the 5-year mark, it seemed like they aged Anne Hathaway's character as Celine like down. Like she literally looked like she was like 30 instead of like 45. Yeah, it literally looks like they aged her down like 15 years. And yeah, I mean, they did try to age up Nicholas a few with the like facial hair, but I don't know. I just feel like they only aged him up for like, I don't know, 2 years. He does not look what like the final scene, what it takes place 5 years later. And like what the character Hayes is supposed to be what, like 29, 30 years old. Yeah, he does not look 29 or 30. He honestly just looks like he's like 25.